Hi Shelby, how are you?
I'm doing well.
That's great. I am Dr. Alexandra. It's really nice to meet you.
Fun doing all
So I was just taking a look at your file and I just see that you've been to counseling before, so you kind of already know how all of this goes. But today I just really want to focus on understanding you and just getting to know you. So I'm just going to ask you some questions about yourself, and I just want you to do majority of the talking.
All right.
I'm just going to listen, take notes, and just kind of get deeper at certain points. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, great. You look like you've been
This shit is so fire.
life experiences. I see you've been pretty successful with books, basketball, and I just want to congratulate you at such a young age. That's amazing. But I do see here that you filled out on the form that you do have depression. So tell me a little bit more about that.
And how the world is with everybody just wanting content like that. That's all I was talking like the whole payroll stuff before. Because if I had a certain budget behind me,
I got a question.
I can have a lot of fun. Like
Elaborate more. I got an idea. I got a solution for what you said. Elaborate more.
Where it would be not just a day in the life, but I'd be able to do a full show series because I have enough people that I interact with, that I do things with, that is literally, this is just my life. These are the people I be interacting with. This is the shit that be happening. Like me and Bryce are talking about this. Me and Tori's son, me and Jordan, we just had mad fun. Like it's my little brother. Like it's just how we are. We could have our own show, and it would just be funny.
My homeboy and his wife started a show at IG, and what they do?
Cooking or something?
Dumb shit, cooking, cleaning, talking shit to each other in the house, and they getting streams.
Yeah,
It started from New Orleans. It started a couple months ago.
My thing with the stuff like that is, all right, how do I, and what would be the balance aspect? Like I just figured out on my gram how to find that balance of me really just wanting to educate and get paid versus just focusing on the product. Because that was something I was
we
struggling
talk about that, but you got to figure that one out because they still gonna confuse that. But
And I
that's
just
what
figured
you're
out
known
how to
for.
do it. I just figured out how to pretty much.
I don't know how to promote you.
With the I know how to market me as the brand itself. But my products, like we talked about yesterday with the vlog, it's hard for me to close. I didn't know how to do that. So what I started doing, I would just grab the camcorder and I'm just setting that up right here. I'll just grab the camcorder, set it up right here, and I'll just be talking. Like I'll just be talking and I'm just responding to it. Like I recorded one today where I was like, I'm not even gonna hold y'all. There's nobody behind this camera. I'm dead, just turn it on. And this is just comfortable for me to talk like it's a regular conversation. And like, I'm a public speaker, so I have to practice talking. I practice interviews. I practice speaking in front of crowds. That's part of my job.
Your dictation is very important of how you deliver things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you have to, when you got a camera on you and you try and put a message across, you can't put a message across as a black man. You have to put a message across as a neutral person. You know what I mean? So it comes across the board acceptable, where you're speaking some days about a black situation, some days about a universal situation. So your situation is kind of hard.
But everything I do is just education.
Yeah.
So I don't get into anything that could be
Because you can be biased for a lot of shit.
Mine is all just objective. Like, this is what works. How I'm doing that now, where's videos, this kind of stuff. It's just setting the camera up.
That's
I can just talk.
I do it on here
for 30 minutes and then chop it up if I want to and have 5, 6, 7 different segments. That's what I've been doing recently.
When I got time, I do it in here once a week. I'm trying to make more time to do it, but I don't have time to do it. But that's perfect. I told David M today to do the same thing. COVID time, it's less people outside. So if you have something you're trying to brand or market, sit in front of the camera and just basically a fake press conference. This is what I got going on.
That's what it is.
Do that once a week. If you got to repeat the same thing, do the same thing, the same exact time to create the algorithms. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I told him today to do. That's what I can tell anybody how to do it. I ain't got time to do it. Because when I have planned on doing it, like, suppose it's Friday, also my phone ring, meeting that says, damn, now I'm going. Every time I plan something, it never goes to plan. Only thing that stays to plan is the corporate plans, because you got to handle that shit. Everything else, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow.
My most difficult part with it was remembering to talk about a product, and then it was like, okay, you know what? Let me just read the product. Let me just read from the book. expound a little bit more and do it like that.
Yeah.
And now that I've been doing that, I think I made like 9 sales already today off that video that I posted earlier. And that was just from an interview that I did.
Well, that's what's up.
I was up at when they had that studio.
Time my drink, look, y'all.
It was that
Go
studio.
follow, support that.
It was that studio in Plainfield that everybody do the interviews at. The one across from the train station.
I've never been that one.
You had to. It's like the only one up there. Is it Plainfield? It might not be Plainfield. It's where everybody rents a studio out or whatever.
By the train station.
It's right across from like a train track.
Upstairs, downstairs?
The train track is upstairs.
I mean, where you rent at? Is upstairs, downstairs?
I don't know.
When you go in, you go upstairs?
Nah.
I've been in one right across from the train station, me and Sonny. And when we went in there, I'm lying. You're right. It's a little small. It's no stairs.
Mad small. It's just like.
It's mad small.
It's
Yeah,
room
I've been
to
there.
walk into and then
Another room.
Yeah. So it was that, and that was that interview. So like I got enough interviews from whatever I did. Let's use those. Let's make these small little videos like this. And now that, like I said, I just had to remember to emphasize and focus on the product. So now that I'm making sure that I talk about and say, yo, I'm reading from this book right now. Yo, I'm reading from this self-publishing book right now. Yo, March 10th, this book is coming out.
Yeah.
People been buying. And that's what I needed. That was that piece that I was missing. I had to figure out. How can I still just go ahead and talk, not give so much away, but still give the value of what I know I want to give.
You gotta tease them.
Get people to purchase. And it's been working.
So what you trying to do?
As far as what?
But this, you can't be a shadow.
I mean, that's the thing. I have, and it's a good and a bad thing.
You got
it's
a lot
gift and
going
a
on.
curse.
You can't be in the shadow.
Yeah, nah. It's a bunch I want to do, man. Even like y'all was just talking about how just sit in the camera in front of yourself and just talk about what you want to do.
I do that once a week.
That's something I kind of want to implement. Like that'd be easy for me on
I've
a
been
Monday.
telling y'all,
Yeah.
this would be open. If you need this a good space, use the space.
Mhm.
I don't charge y'all. Use it. Now's the time to promote before things open up. If things open up, opportunities may come at the door. Like, yo, I see them Jones you did over the past 2 months or 2 weeks. We're interested. We want to do network. That's why I try to get everybody in something, because when things open, or if it don't open, you still got opportunities. If it opens, you get more opportunities.
Right.
You know what I mean? But you can't sit idle. You sit idle. You're sitting alongside thousands of others who sit idle. And then we really can't think everybody's sitting idle. Because there's probably another 400 million that's sitting like us trying to create something.
Yeah.
So that's what society now, we're all assuming ain't nobody doing that because things are closed. Everybody there, I got a lot going on behind the closed doors.
Yeah.
You know, but I don't show it on my pages because I don't want you. I tell you about, if I show you 5 things, that's just showing relevant that I'm doing something and entertaining.
Something's going on.
But if you knew what I was really doing, that's not on the page. But damn.
Yeah.
Because the stuff that's not on the page is bigger than what I show on the page.
Exactly.
So if I don't show that stuff because it draws the wrong energy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I try to teach people, don't ever show your hand. You show your hand, unfortunately, people can take it from you.
And that's kind of where I'm at. I'm not trying to show.
Yeah,
I'm not
but
trying to
at
show
some point,
shit.
because you do so much for so many people,
You gotta show something.
that's why I called him like, yo, I got an idea on something. Come out this magazine, and everybody that came around me that did business with me in some type of way, I want to dedicate a page to them and put it out. So I was about to say, y'all come through, y'all both get your own pages. I got the artists, y'all got some other people. Let's pick everybody and just put it out. Whether we're gonna sell it, I don't know. Because I don't expect it to go anywhere. If it goes somewhere, cool. If it don't, it don't.
Right.
It's just a gimme.
Right.
I mean, but regardless, people gonna look at it even if it's a gimme. They didn't pay for it, but they still seen the names and they seen this. Now, regardless of how it is, it's still in their head.
Right.
Now you do that same thing another quarter. All right, since then I did this, I got this, I got that. Now you put another edition. Damn, they ain't rocking. Now they paying attention. They might pay attention to the first one. But if they don't, they're not going to catch the second one.
They're not going to show the love on the first one.
I'm pretty sure they ain't paid attention to Shelby when he put the first book out.
Nah.
It probably didn't catch him to the third.
Yeah.
Because now they're like, oh, he ain't playing. He's serious about this.
I showed it backwards. I showed it like the opposite.
Oh, you was popping, then fell off.
Clip it right.
Oh, shit.
Yours is reversed.
Yeah, my joint was just reversed. Cause my first book did really well because it was the fact that, oh shit, you just put a book out. By the time I got to the 3rd and 4th one, then it became like niggas got used to it. Like I put my 3rd and 4th book, and then the subject matter itself. Like I was breaking this down to.
I got a question there. Do you think you put out too much content?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing, I moved way too fast.
Yeah. I tell the artists that they're trying to put something. You give them too much.
I moved way too
no
fast
curiosity.
and didn't realize it.
But for him, I feel like him putting out too much content isn't a bad thing.
It's
for
not.
artists, it can be. But for somebody like him, I don't.
Troy,
think
what's
it
up,
is.
boy?
Let me even say that.
We
better.
got to talk today, Troy.
I put out too many products right away.
Yeah, you put a lot out. Yeah, a lot going on, bro.
Was great.
Yeah.
Product wise, it was a lot.
We got to meet
At the
five
time.
books and magazine, bro.
And then the
5 books in 2 years.
Then you had the
That's a lot.
hoodies.
Magazine situated.
So it was. I was talking about this earlier. We were just thinking about it. It was like, all right. A young lady asked me about the books, and I'm like, yo, if you read my books and realize what it's about, what's going on. With this one, I'm teaching you how to control your mind, how to have dominion over yourself, and rewire your mind. Once we rewire our mind and start realizing that, what's the main thing people want in life? It's love. It's only 2 true emotions.
That's it.
Love and fear. So it's like, all right, that second book is now giving you the answers, communicating left and right brain, masculine and feminine energy, men to women being able to communicate.
This is kind of deep. I didn't expect this kind of. yo, I got to put the camera on him.
This is what
deep.
my books are. People don't realize the depths of it. So now with this one, I'm teaching you how to love and how to comprehend, how to communicate to both sides of yourself, the left and right brain. Then it goes to the third book. The third book
Okay,
itself,
Bags, I see you, boy.
the third book itself is literally teaching you how to make it through that purgatory state after you rewired your mind. So now I know what I'm thinking. I have the control of my thoughts. I now know how to communicate and create this love for my life, this love for others, this agape love of everything that's going on. Now with this book, let me teach you how to get to that purgatory state. Teach you about quantum leaping, parallel universes, life, death, reincarnation, mastering sexual energy, activating the full brain. That's what I'm saying. Niggas don't know what's really in my books.
Yeah, man.
And then from there, we go to the fourth one, the third book of the series, which is manifesting affirmations. So now, after you went through all of that, okay, now let me consciously manifest. I rewired my mind. I created the love for myself. I now know how to work past that purgatory state of feeling stagnant. That now with this book, it's okay. Let me polish everything off. Let's clean everything up for you. That now you're manifesting effortlessly. And then from there, this is where it really get deep. What people don't realize.
Now, do y'all see how many books he's throwing at y'all?
The fifth book are the self-publishing stuff. And the concept of the hip-hop author. The hip-hop aspect is the freedom of expression. The author aspect. With my books, I'm literally teaching you how to control your own life, which is metaphorically taking the pen back in your life. That with the self-publishing information that I have, it's teaching you how to literally write your life. That's the part that niggas don't know and don't realize the intricacy of the hip-hop author.
Tell them who you are, for those who just came in my live.
The hip-hop author.
And how old are you, bro?
24.
How many books that you hold up that you've done?
I've written 5 already, and the 6th one is coming out March 10th.
Yes, this is crazy. So this is my board. So we're in the process of having discussions, and we're filming it. We're gonna come out with a book, a magazine. Well, he's doing his own book. I want to do a book, and we're doing a collab on a magazine. We're trying to do now, get an idea together. And now we got my man here, who's trying to be in the shadow, which I would not allow to be in the shadow. He's a genius.
Telling niggas I'm putting lights on this.
He's a genius on the film thing. We got a camera over there. We got a camera over here. And right now, we're actually going to do a thing that we just agreed upon, just popped up, the day of our life. We're going to do a little film. So, this is crazy.
It's really, that's the part that people don't get. Again, the intricacy.
Oh, that's him.
Who and what.
When do you, my director asked, when do you come in the studio? When did you agree to come? That's Shelby there.
I'm coming Friday at 12:30.
Friday at 12:30. He's coming.
I just didn't fill it out yet because I had to see where the parts would be available.
He's coming Friday.
But that's,
matter of fact,
that's who and what the hip-hop author
I'm going to walk off because I think my man
I'm teaching you how to control your life. From controlling your life, I'm teaching you how to literally go write and tell your story to get through to somebody else. So, click! With depression itself, and in a sense hitting that point of suicide, what a lot of people don't realize is it's the different aspects of it in terms of different people. Like, there's a creative's depression where I'm not fulfilling my art. And then it's a depression of, I just feel like I'm failing in life. Then there's a depression of, things are just, my family or certain things, I'm just not being loved in a way that I feel like I should be. Then it's the anxiety, the anxiety suicidal thoughts, where it's almost like I just want to do this shit, or it's almost impulsively like, fuck it, let's just go do this. And it's almost like, at least that one I can't fully speak on, but from when people told me, it was almost like I don't know why. I just like know that I want to go jump off a bridge. I want to go jump off a building. I really can't tell you why. But I just feel this push to do it. And those are the things about depression a lot of people don't know and don't realize. And it's mania. It's not just, hey, I feel sad. I had times where, as crazy as it sounds like, I couldn't stop laughing. And it sound evil. It sound maniacal. I didn't even know why. But I knew that it's like I'm laughing at how fucked up this shit is. And it hit a point of numbness that was like, I don't really give a fuck about this. Because again, my attempt was just, I don't care what happens. I went through all the positives and negatives, and I'm cool with whatever happens now. I'm comfortable enough. I think me and my mom talked about this, but I told her, and I told some of my friends before, yo, fam, I'm not gonna hold you. If I was to go, you wouldn't know. Niggas just gonna have to see it on the news or whatever, whenever. But I'm not telling, it's not that deep. Well, not to say not that deep. I don't feel a need to say anything about it. It'll just happen. That itself is its own episode or mindset kind of thing, where it's I want to tell people versus I don't. Like, as crazy as this, I have a part in this book where I talk about kind of what the experience was, what was happening, and I say in there how part of it is me. I don't care about death. I don't fear death, and I even had to consciously write in here like, yo, let me make sure I write out, like, I plan on living a long life, so I don't want to accidentally be writing out the end of my story with this. But I did talk to one of my friends before where I said, yo, just in terms of life itself and how I see it, damn, this sounds crazy to even say on camera, but I wouldn't be surprised if I put this book out and kind of on some Nipsey Hussle shit, things start moving for me, and then something happened, and I'm gone.
Right.
And it was even speaking in a spiritual sense. I made a video before on the gram, like, why the good die young. And it was saying, in a spiritual sense, okay, you graduate through these different grades. We'll say like the 12 zodiacs, like the 12 grades, and being Pisces that we are, it's like, yo, that's the elder of the zodiacs, that's the last stage. Somebody like a Nipsey Hussle, if we look at it in that aspect too, what if they just graduated early?
I was just supposed to say
and
that.
what better way to go than an exclamation point?
But it's crazy that you say that because this just goes for everybody watching this. Like, if you sit down and you think about people that you've lost in your life, let's say early, it feels like that. Like, it feels like, yo, they went too early. And just like you said, they graduated early. So you look back on those people, think about who they were as an individual. Like, when you said that, I automatically thought about my dad. And everything he was doing, everything he has done up until that last year he was living, it's like, damn, like, he was doing everything he, like, he did everything he needed to do. He wanted to open the food truck. He wanted to do this. He, like, it was so much left that he wanted to do, but at the same time, spiritually, he had graduated already, bro.
And that's why, I know they talked about when Nipsey Hussle did die, it was almost like he was nesting in his home. The part that it scares me but brings me, I find comfort in death. Knowing that I'm going to be gone one day, and metaphorically, everything dies in general.
Right.
That brings me comfort. Because now I know, hey, I can just do what it is for me to do right now. And that's it. Like, I like to know, if we working out, okay, how many reps are we doing? How long is the time that we're doing this? I like to know those type of things. So it's, where I'm at, it's almost like, yo, I recognize that, yo, by 24, you had the luxury car. People don't know. My pop worked for the airlines. I've flown for free my whole life. So I've been in and out the country. I've flown down to school, had a game the next day. Got to take the bus, stay at hotels. I got to play in Florida for nationals. I got the luxury car. My life itself is like I live like a celebratorial life kind of. So it's like, it's almost one of those things where I wouldn't be surprised because I've done it all already. In that context of, I've done all that I can say was great for Shelby. I lived so many lives. I got the professional contracts. I've written 6 books now. Making vlogs, doing this media stuff, helping and producing people's albums, even if it's in a small context. I've done what it was for me to do. I hope this is not the end of my life right now.
Nah.
This sound like some shit where it's like, oh shit, some freak shit can happen.
You look back
like,
on it.
This is the documentation of it.
Yeah.
So I feel mad, eerie, and fucked up right
Yeah, I'm about to say, nigga, don't leave me here. Cause everybody gonna be asking like, yo, why did y'all record that shit that day? Like, why did you let him keep talking?
Yeah,
like,
nah, fuck that. But I'm gonna live a longer, prosperous life because I got a lot more shit to get.
my boy here.
Clip! It's kind of different because in basketball, I have full control over the things I'm doing, and I'm seeing the results instantly, where with business, it's like you wait, and then it's all predicated on if somebody else likes it or not.
You said that basketball gave you control and you had instant results. Do you miss that?
No, because I was mentally done with it, and I got to do everything that I wanted to do with it. I got to play for the USA team. I got to get, these certain awards and everything. So after playing 18, 19 years of it, being able to walk away from it, I don't really got no regrets.
Yes. I can absolutely understand that. Let's move forward and start talking about your adulthood. What made you start going to counseling?
So those are that one, then this finishes with a skit. Yeah, this finishes with a skit. I'll put the other ones here. Well, you're still getting finished.
I cannot lie. To go through so much and so young, I can't applaud you enough for the work you've done. And then to set examples for others. Tell me this. When did you realize you were in your purpose? How does it feel?
And then that will go into that purpose track, so. The skits are going to be mad fun. The skits are going to be super fun. Yes. Click. Alright, so getting back to, I guess, like the regular setup of the vlog itself. We already went however many minutes this was. I know I had a lot of great parts in there, but so this next track is Estrangement. This next track is Estrangement. With this, I talk about just growing up, how I would often feel like I didn't really fit in with the crowds that I was around. It was just two separate crowds I would say I grew up around. One being all the athletes, this one being a lot of the friends and people that we were primarily playing video games. So, just two different mindsets. I myself, just the things I would do, part of that being a certain self-consciousness, not really sure how I was received. I talk about just not really knowing how I wanted to conduct myself, finding myself acting outside myself, being a character that I know I wanted me to be versus who I actually was. So that's, I guess, enough for that. Here's Estrangement, and yeah, tune in next vlog. Growing up, I would say I really had this feeling of estrangement because I was really stuck in this middle ground between this group of friends who you could say was kind of like the jocks. Then I got this group of friends who was more so the nerds, and I would come home and play video games